everyone, welcome back to Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. We're here at Janus, just started chapter 4, and we have to get down to Footfall and stuff, so let's go here first. What's here? Valstone. Oh, for fuck's sake. Lord Captain, we visited the bridge seeking an audience. Your presence is required. Sus. The ladyship, high factotum, bows low. Every few moments, Danrock brings perfumed cloth to his face. His expression remains obsequious. Members of your crew have made a request to allow them to proclaim their most profound devotion to the Lord Captain, personally. Young man. Lower deck rabble. A man in a worn uniform bows awkwardly. Your Highness, gracious Lord Captain, please let me speak on behalf of the whole crew and everyone express gratitude to you, officially so to speak. The kind of lead you are, the way you treat people, is now known in every corner of the Expanse, from Footfall to the poorest, dirtiest, most unremarkable planet. All praise your dedication to the human spirit and goodwill. Everyone wants to serve under your command. There's no end to the volunteers. So the other day when we were clearing out an abandoned sector for new living quarters, we found a forgotten vault, right in the bilge of the ship, literally beneath our feet. But it turned out the vault had some centuries-old weapons in it. Wow, nice. They look a bit odd, but they're powerful for sure. The good tech priest helped with the assembly and consecration of the weapons. Now you can strike down your enemies with even greater might. Factotum, your ladyship, apart from the weapons, the crew sent one more find to the bridge as a token of its eternal gratitude. The most ancient mechanism which our tech priests have dubbed the Celestium Observatorum. Alas, its machine spirit refuses to heed their rise, which makes the device more symbolic and aesthetic than practical in purpose. Do you wish to see it? Yeah, of course. Was it like an astrolabe or something? Greetings, Lord Captain. By the throne, or you could do it. Oh yeah, it's like a sexton. The Celestium Observatorum looms over the deck, while the spirit of this ancient mechanism has gone silent forever. The words intricately inscribed in its frame still serve as a source of resolve. A keen gaze sunders the darkness of bloom with deceit and reduces all corruption to ash. Nice. Oh, thank you. What did they give me? Nothing. Or did they? Did I have to loot it somewhere? Is it in my... chambers? But oh yeah, it's good. Charge have no cooldown. That's nice. Okay. What's Heinrich's got? Psychic staff. I think it's better off having the lightning damage. Just for some range. And he's got 4 sword and an inferno pistol there. Okay, well, there's nothing here. So don't know where those weapons were. Did it go to cargo? Nope. Trinitas. Let me go back to my list of things, and I'll put an X in front of the names if it's gone here this time, just in case new things have happened. Do I need to do anything in Fellstone? I know there's Footfall, I'm not sure about Fellstone. What's holy ammunition? Nothing. Gives you 7 weapons. That's good. Promethium plus steel. How much promethium do I have? 27 plus steel. I have 36. Let's do that. What's all these? So only one of these 3. So I've got to do Crucible first. Okay. Heavy armor. Wow. Coercion divided by 10. Deflection. That's massive. That's pretty good. That's a lot of damage. That's huge. Security for all colonies plus 4. Don't have the phlogiston for now. I can always create the phlogiston. Anyway, that's enough of that. So nothing to do here. Is there? While I'm here, I might as well check every planet. Okay. Let's go back to Janus, see what's going on there. Just left Janus, but now I want to go back again. Fire. A fire broke out on one of the decks during the warp voyage. The raging disaster consumed the entire chamber, destroying precious cargo and damaging the interior plating. No guilty parties were found. While clearing out the rubble, a few people claimed the soot and the plasteel beams formed lines in a cryptic alien language not known to humans. The delirious workers were executed and bodies disposed of in the proper manner. Don't think we've seen that one before. I think I've been through all these, but double check now. Voidship, deformed by the arch enemy's dark power, formerly in the charge of Nomos, has burst into the system. Your subjects are terrified by the nightmare's apparition. No, I'm not going to do anything. Into battle. What the hell is this? Jesus Christ. Huge cruisers. Massive amounts of shields as well. That's not good. And it's got boarding things as well. I think this could be game over. Do anything? Didn't see that one. Jesus. Yep, this is game over, I think. These are cool looking ships. That's a huge amount of damage. I think I tried blowing some of them up before with torpedoes, didn't work. I got damaged. How did I get damaged?
Detecting a vulnerability in the enemy's defenses.
I'm not going to ram him when I've got so little armor. Can I do I've got to move now, haven't I? Yeah. Let's get to here. So close, 13 health left. So maybe not going to battle was the right call for that event.
Fade into nothing. Burn in the fires of retribution.
That was a bit strange. These little fighters are doing me in. Yay, thank God for that. Okay, move down to the... What's this do? Yeah, do that. Oh, I can't do it. Do that then. Reinforce the left shield. Oh no.
Voidsmen, fight with your courage.
That's it, game over. Yeah, I thought that'd be difficult, especially with those fighters. Where am I? Oh, I'm back here. Well, I don't need to go to Trinidad, but I do need... Let's catch the timber. Is that the event again? Yeah, that's that one. This. I thought I saved after this. I'll save after this now. Let's skip. Frame rate's tanking, it's about 40 now, 30. I'll just zoom through this. I still didn't receive anything, did we? No. Was it ship weapons? Put that on. Shooting range with wide. No, it's really narrow, but it does do a lot more damage. Make sure all the posts are filled. Yeah. Save. It's the fire again. Don't fly through the sun. No. Okay. Can't do that. Prepare the planet for a siege. The cursed vessel harasses the world for several cycles, but eventually quits the system, so it should be easy to fate. Oh, that's alright. I think. None of these are really good. Got Captain Xenos for that, and this one needs light bringers. Where is light bringers? Lose profit factor. Okay, so that's that one done. Without the battle. Now, down to Footfall. Again. Look, Captain, an urgent message. Our forces have arrested a dangerous saboteur who attempts to gain entry to the bridge. This incident may be worthy of your attention. You see, both the saboteur and the circumstances of his capture are rather strange. You cannot tell if Victor sounds baffled or worried. I think it would be reasonable for Marcus Pascal to take a look at him as well. What's so unusual about the saboteur, the way he was captured? The thing is, Lord Captain, the saboteur is most definitely a tech priest. He found his way aboard the ship and penetrated all our security systems with staggering ease. Both his ability to communicate with machine spirits and the combat potential of his augmentations are quite extraordinary. Nevertheless, the enforcers managed to capture him. During the arrest, the intruder, he offered no resistance at all. Instead, he asked for an audience with the great machine spirit. When he realized that the enforcer had no idea what he was talking about, he asked to meet with you, because it isn't necessary to apprise you of the situation. The infiltration of a rogue trader's ship by authorized NGC cast doubt upon tech comrade's stability. If it's indeed my tech comrade, that is. Regardless, I request permission to communicate with the captive. Okay, I'll speak to him. Understood, Lord Captain. The saboteur will be brought to you. It's all non-stop now. servitors with him. Nomos. A group of servitors whose movements are suspiciously well synchronized stares at the towering prisoner. Was that him there? You don't need to hear them speak to recognize Nomos. They've seen fit to attend to the interrogation. Those three are Nomos, aren't they? Asclepius. I don't recognise that name, Asclepius. Maybe he's an old mathematician or something, Greek or Roman mathematician. Maybe a philosopher. The captured man, if you can recall that, looks positively gigantic next to the enforcers by his side. Deadly looking metal gleams dimly through his faded crimson robes. His hands are folded obediently, his mecha dries up perfectly still. I greet the master of this vessel cathedral and offer my humble apologies for this unbidden intrusion. My apologies to you as well, brother. The interloper inclines his head in the direction of the frowning Pascal. He turns slightly and looks straight at Nomos' observant servitors. And of course, I must beg forgiveness from you, Great Spirit. It was not my intention to desecrate your temple. Before I accept your apologies, tell me who you are and why you infiltrated my ship. My name, if it matters, is Asclepius, formerly a computator general of the Koronus fleet, now a liber recluse with the status of Malatek. Malateks are exiles whose ideas have not crossed the line of heresy yet, have come close to it. They were removed from the fleet structure to give them a chance to see the folly of their ways and prevent the sedition from spreading. Pascal's voice sounds unusually alarmed. All of that is trivial. My past is nothing but a set of archive data. My lost status is part replacement string in a long chronicle of the Koronus fleet. I come not as a priest's messenger, but a faithful disciple of the most holy Amanat. My brother once served as the engineer prime on this ship. Asclepius gestures around him reverently. He was an adherent of the school discontinuing the cycle, as am I. What brother? Amanat. Pascal, it's spread that far. It's difficult to discern Pascal's emotions from his tone. I know that my brother perished, but before he did, he sent me a message that told of a journey embarked upon by Theodore von Phanasius, a journey through a dimensional gate, an artifact more ancient than humanity itself, and towards worlds unknown. The blessed Amanat was with her. Well, we found a gate, didn't we, right up north somewhere? It wasn't working. There, upon those dark worlds, he witnessed a great miracle, the birth of a machine spirit of incalculable might. My brother believed that this spirit then fell asleep within the ship, like a child in the cradle. That's what Nomos calls the ship, not responding to lowly pleas. That was the purpose of my pilgrimage, to reach the ship where my brother died, the ship upon whose decks the blessed Amanat had walked, prostrate myself before the Great Spirit. Amanat travelled on this ship. Yes, he did. My brother's words on this were clear. Years ago, Amanat was part of the rogue trader Theodore's inner circle, before their ways parted. Tell me more about Theodore's journey. My knowledge of it is scarce. My brother suspected that his memory, along with the memory of all those who might have known the details, had been purposely modified. He saw it as a sign that the journey had revealed a great truth, and there were those who did not wish to see that truth brought to light. Okay. All that he conveyed to me was that Theodore had reached worlds unlike any of the people of the Koronus Expanse had ever seen. There she unearthed a great treasure of technology, one that Amanat had the privilege of experiencing. What do you know about the Great Spirit? It is a great miracle, the omniscience breath meant to help us discontinue the cycle. It was born of the treasure of that Amanat and Theodore discovered upon the dark worlds. Yet even a beginning so glorious needs attendants and guides. As long as the Koronus fleet is racked by schism, my brothers and sisters suffer defeats without end. There was no one to aid the spirit. That is why I came here. Okay, how long have I been recording so far? Half an hour. Does the name Nomos mean anything to you? Nothing. He has not yet come to know us. He will if you let him. We know, we sense that his words are about us, that the story he has told is our story. You are strong, yet you let yourself be caught. I took a vow that I would never inflict physical harm upon lay people. The Omnicide grants us the power of the true flesh for a purpose other than damaging the frail and blind creatures that are all who have yet not tasted his knowledge. I've made my decision. Whatever it is, I'll accept it. As will I. It I believe my brother here be shown leniency. His story initializes thought. We ask you to keep him for us. Nomos' servitors speak up suddenly in the faintest of whispers. Your actions have caused no harm, so I shall not harm you. You are free. You may stay on ship if you so choose. I could not ask for more. All I wish is to remain in these halls and observe in reverence the Great Spirit's deeds, that the Psyker be discontinued. Nomos servitors turned their head to you and nod all at once in what can be interpreted an expression of gratitude. Oh, nice. Talk to Nomos. Scratch the rock. Where's Nomos? It's over here, isn't he? Asclepius is there. The massive figure of the Malatech Asclepius is frozen before the computer in a framed pose. Without raising his head, he addresses you. I salute the ruler of this ship. I see you found your great spirit, Asclepius. I found a miracle, and the end of my worldly road. I have never seen and never will see anything more meaningful than the spirit of Nomos. In the face of its multitude, we are all nothing but the fixed values of an erroneous function. Has Nomos got anything new? That's stuff we've seen before. Suddenly falls silent. Symbols raised categorically across the screens of the huge cogitator. And you hear an almost human groan come from the depths of the machine. Nomos understand, realize, comprehend themselves. For a moment the silence broken only by the moans of the huge machine. Then the silent gargoyle begins to speak, and with it, the other servitors chosen by Nomos. We have analysed the data with which you sated us, and we have recreated the sequence of events. Firstly, there was Epitaph. It is a world, but it is merely a case, a container, for something that we cannot name and cannot understand. Theodore and this ship have been to that place. Something was lifted up from the world, a gift. A trusted priest in crimson, one who identified himself as Amanat, comprehended the gift raised from Epitaph, and from it, he created what the databanks list as a tech blight, which probably is what killed Kudarak, which is annoying. But that is not how Nomos came into being. We were not invented. We were not freed. We came into being by accident. The course of servitors sounds generally confused, almost desperate. Theodore's ambition, the myriad mechanisms of the huge ship, Amanat's mind, inquisitive attempts to comprehend and extract, the dormant blight, the dormant epitaph, what lies hidden in its depths. In between it all, we slipped in, connected, and emerged like an electrical discharge between the poles. Accident, instant, that is what we are. We have no purpose, no history. Nomos just are. Do you know where this epitaph is? That data is gone, deleted. Well, discover the truth about Nomos. Got a Steam achievement. Data is gone, deleted, erased deliberately, but we cannot trace who did it or why. A tech blight. A gift, but a terrible one. You would call it a weapon. Theodore coveted it. She needed it desperately, but we do not know why. How was Amanat involved in this? He desired knowledge. Theodore allowed him to explore the gifts of Epitaph, slaking his thirst, but we know it did not bring him happiness, and the footprints of his Slaked thirst, fear followed. Asclepius. The blessed Amanat was involved in the birth of the spirit named Nomos. I do not believe for a moment that he could have been frightened by this miracle. It is not us he feared. He did not know us, but only suspected. His mental processes were occupied by the tech blight. That was what he feared. He wanted protection from it. His ship was an Epitaph. Amanat travelled aboard it, investigating the tech blight, and Nomos are born as a result of the incident. So how was it possible that knowing the crew knew the whole truth? The truth was hidden, deliberately. Your officers' memories were stolen. All the cogitators' memory banks were wiped. It took you feeding us the truth bit by bit for us to piece it together and understand. Who has the resources, the knowledge and the power to accomplish such a feat? It would have been beyond the capabilities of the blessed Amanat himself, and he would never destroy knowledge. This story disturbs me. It sounds like an echo of the sacrilege, whose name is the preservation of ignorance. The spirit of Nomos must be protected from the encroachments of the power that tried to conceal the truth of his birth. Enough about the past, let's talk about the future. You do in fact have a purpose, Nomos. Then tell us, what is that purpose? To simply live, comprehending yourself in the world. Life does not need a purpose to justify itself. To simply live. The course of services dutifully repeats your words, but seemingly without understanding them. Nomos is preoccupied. The huge cogitator continues to sing a squeaking song, running unknown calculations. Blessed be the spirit, a great past and a great future lies before it, and we must assist it on its way. Wow. Take my leave. That was interesting. But back on Kamora, earlier said, oh, you know who did it. So how does she know about all that when we've just found out about it now? Save, just in case. I don't want to go through all that again. I could go and talk to the senior officers, I guess. Maybe. What's happening here? Me. Is that Joey? Hendrix? Joy is busily counting the treasures that have suddenly appeared in your chambers. Shireen, I decided it's only right that I return all of this to you, no matter how lovely and valuable a gift may be. It becomes a millstone around the heart when it's obtained by deceitful means. What are you talking about? I thought the safest thing to do was bring them all here. If I'd handed them to Danrock, it would have been a monstrous temptation. And your avaricious factotum does not strike me as someone who is good at resisting temptation. No, are these my gifts? Yes, Shireen, tokens of your interest that you've lavished upon me as generously as the sun lavishes light and heat. I do not recall giving you quite so many gifts. I think you must have given some of these to yourself. It's possible I availed myself of certain privileges granted by my status as a favourite of the rogue trader. It is possible to hold a spoonful of honey in one's mouth and not taste it. Is this your way of telling me that our relationship is at an end? Well, do you see any kind of future for us, Shireen? This speaks with vehementence, almost desperation, like a column of foot soldiers storming the front, I guess. I refuse to close my eyes to what's right in front of me. I am not the one for you rogue traders. Do not keep no-named commoners by the side. This mismatch will diminish you as long as it continues. When it ends, I'll be the one diminished. Jo is striving to maintain a business-like air of indifference, but her shoulders are sagging as though under a heavy weight. A haunted look flickers in her eyes, and her mouth is set in a forlorn moo. I see a future for us. We do not need to end things. The cold mask falls from Joy's face, revealing what lies beneath a tortured expression, tears rolling down her tawny cheeks. How long will we be able to keep playing the simpleton and the rogue trader? You have a protectorate full of women just like me. Before I was able to make myself stand out from the crowd, but now every passing day in your eyes, I've just become more ordinary, more trivial. I'm like a performer with props for his tricks. Whose props for his tricks when tumbling out of his sleeves. You need to get off the stage before the crowd start throwing stones and rotten food. I don't want to have my heart broken by you. She does like big grand gestures. Go down one knee. Joy Amira Fathrin Teneri Asher feet. I'm begging you to show mercy. Don't leave me. She shakes her head, frowning, but a traitorous smile of hope steals across her face. Stop. Now's not the time to play around. Don't look at me like that, damn it all. I can feel those eyes weakening my resolve, even when I know I've come to bitterly regret it. She helplessly throws up her hands. You win. I can't resist your charms. I will drink the cup of our passion to the very bottom, no matter how bitter the dregs in the last swallow. I am yours. Oh, that's nice. Shall I go and talk to the officers, see what they say about not having to remember anything? The Vox Spirits brought you anything interesting? Nope. So it doesn't look like there's any dialogue about missing memories. Gentle, anything?
Greetings.
Cassie, anything?
What? I have enjoyed you.
Footfall, anything? What's that there?
Let us raise our Fenris.
What was that? I thought it was something to do. Majestic statue towers over the bridge akin to a benevolent guardian watching over the crew. What's this? Oh, that's the thingy, isn't it? The spirit of this sharp sighted omniscope can reveal the dim light of distant stars to one who has the courage to plot a course to unexplored systems and eliminate the darkness within. Omniscope. Just a cool word. What's this? Imposing armillary spheres designed to show the position of celestial bodies within the current system. Heinrichs, anything?
To what do I owe this visit?
Nothing. Abelard. Any memories?
Lord Captain.
Yep.
Lord Captain.
Let's move on again. Okay. Oh. What's my yeah, you got to level 3. So now I have courage and steel. Spent 30 less momentum when activating a heroic act. That is good. 2 plus current class rank additional MP. So 5 extra movement points first round. What's next? Transcend the potential. Choose no the target rate. Immediately use the heroic deck without spend momentum. That is huge. Excellence. Any attacks from allies that hit other allies are dodged if possible. Yeah. And I have Grim Determination. There's a chance of falling unconscious. What's radical? Willing to push the boundaries of what is permissible in the quest for tools and means to achieve their goals. They often use Xenos weaponry and even creations of chaos for their own ends. Many radicals are punished for their vertical acts or fall victim to their own dubious methods. And the Puritan is straight up space Nazi. Yeah. That's where I am. Okay. Not a vertical. A little bit radical, but not vertical. Shall I talk to Dan Rock? Do I have anything new? Not really. .92 factor. Brave, might as well take it. What's this one do? Yeah. Never the whale kills a target with a single ranged attack the first time in combat. Where immediately gains an additional attack this round. I could give that to her, but depends what she's already wearing. And a fusion gun. Against Eldari, it's a two-handed weapon. Okay. Let's check the explosives. Well, it's not Opticon. It's Zeta 42 now. It's not Opticon 22. There's something happened to Opticon. What did I just get? I thought I'd look for boots, but they're just here. Okay. I just looked at that. Hey. 90, 20. We'll update that. 4 to 27, 5 to 27. Won't use them, but I'll take them. 13 speed was strong. Yeah, might as well do that. So... Earlier, it's not do. What's this mask? Yeah, might as well wear it. It's a good motor. But maybe having that burst fire is better. Okay. And there's the ship. Yep, let's equip that. bit of an upgrade. It's nice. Save. And I don't think anyone's got any.
You are spoiling me with the splendor of your presence again, Shireen. Have you decided to treat your soul to the fruits of my eloquence? Or do you wish to discuss business with the newly appointed owner of a Mercatum Tabula Officiale?
Nothing new.
Oh, I have no doubt you will.
Pascal's back down here.
The Omniscient knows all. May your leg.
Mabel. Nothing. Dira and Earliet. So Dira, just move down a bit. What awaits me in the future?
All right, let's hear what they're whispering about you.
Dira laughs, rubs her hands together, and suddenly freezes with a vacant smile on her face. Her head slightly tilted. You feel goosebumps appear on your skin. Your collar begins to waver ever so slightly, smoothed by a breeze from a half-open door.
The stone visage of the Emperor is fearsome, but
Footstone.
it does not
Footfall.
see the flames at his feet. The brow of the one who calls herself his retribution is crowned by an orbital halo of corpses. But they do not all burn the same. Cold calculation can break even righteous anger. There is a canister of promethium at your feet, and where to pour it is your decision alone.
There's a huge thing of the Emperor statue there in Footfall. The one who calls herself his retribution is crowned by an orbital halo of corpses. Cold calculation, break even righteous anger. So this righteous anger will be up against Hieronymus or something.
In the labyrinth of a strange world, vengeance is served in procession. An eye for an eye. The spilt blood of those who see leads to revenge against those who were blinded. And drawn by the scent, a sickened beast comes running, baring its teeth. Its taming is a sham and leads to a crossroads. Wash out the poisoned blood, revel in it, or soak the earth in scarlet.
That's cryptic. Spilt blood of those who see leads to revenge against those who are blinded. I don't know.
The clockwork heart of a forbidden relic beats out of rhythm, grating more with every throb. He who started on your path with you will make way for daybreak. In the foundry depths, a devastating blade is forged, one that you cannot hold. To unsheath it is to call down doom and destruction.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Lord Cap. Of course.
Well, that was disturbing. How long am I recording now? An hour, so I just talked earlier and carry on.
Elantak, I trust your journeys were fruitful.
Nothing new. Okay. It's weird to get those light up, but oh well, never mind. Anyway, that would be it for this episode. Not much done so far. But next episode, back to Footfall, I guess. Thanks for watching, and see you all in the next one.